Joined by Kelly Parsley, head men's and women's cross country head coach here at Point Park. We're going to take some time to talk about the women's cross country team who opens up this Saturday at Duquesne. Coach Parsley, you've been training hard the last couple of weeks. Tell us about how the preseason went.
Preseason has gone better than expected. We've been in season now for almost 3 weeks. We open up this week for our first meet at the Duquesne Duels. Preseason, they exceeded my expectations. We have a very strong team. We return 3 national qualifiers on the women's side, led by Katie Guarnaccia of North Allegheny, also Kelsey Wilkins and Ashley Chernevsky-Hagen. All 3 qualified for nationals last year, and they're looking very strong this season. We're further along than they were last year, so that puts us in a really good place within our conference. We have some additional runners that are definitely going to contribute to the top 5 or top 7 in our results. Our top freshman is Madison Presena. She's from Sharpsville, Pennsylvania. She's looking really strong this season, along with Kara Rolfe from Brownsville. They're both going to contribute immensely this season. But this is the best preseason that I've had in all my years of coaching, so I'm looking forward to a really successful season.
If you could share it with us, what are some times? Is it too early to tell? I don't know about that, but what are some times that the teams that the athletes are putting out there?
Well, I don't want to get too excited. I want to keep everything in perspective. I know what I think they can do. So I have pretty high expectations even for our first meet in terms of times. But realistically, I believe that we will have 4 girls under 20 minutes in our first meet, which is huge for Point Park and for our program. I want to mention Emily Maxwell, who actually won our time trial, is running incredibly well this year. Last year battled some illnesses and some injuries and is back with a vengeance and is looking very strong. So our top 4 are looking very good, and I'm hoping that in this first meet, even though it is our first meet, on a challenging course, I believe our women could go, 4 of them could go under 20. But our time trial was only a mile, so it's not really worth discussing the times. But the times this year were substantially faster than last year, and so it's definitely a great start to the season.
What are the goals of this year's team? It's a long season, but where do you want to be by the end of the year?
Our goal is to win the KIAC. Last year the women came up short. We finished second, but we had 3 individual qualifiers. The conference only gets 4, so that's saying a lot for our program. And with those 3 women back leading the way, with some of our additional runners and a healthy Emily Maxwell, we're a whole different team this year. So my expectations, and I think our team's expectations, are high. We, of course, want to win our conference, but I have my own goals as a coach, and I would love to see our women's team run healthy. And if I think we run healthy, I believe that we can receive a top 25 national ranking this year. I do believe we have that kind of talent.
And last question, Coach. It's such a long year. What are you trying to establish here early on in the season? Just get your base of training, or what are you trying to do these first couple weeks?
Right now it's about confidence. We have some great returners, but we have some newcomers. And the great thing on the women's side is the women transition from the high school 5K to, and NAI still continues to run the 5K. So right now it's just about building their confidence and really coming together as a team. We are a close-knit group already in 3 weeks, and I only think we're going to continue to get better and build stronger bonds. But that's really the biggest key, is giving them some confidence. And though we run a really tough schedule this year, we're starting with Duquesne Duels, which is a predominantly Division I meet, and then we transition to a couple smaller size meets, and then we will go to Louisville this year and hope to do very well at Louisville. And we're also going to Gettysburg this year, which is new on our schedule. So we're competing at some more competitive meets. So I think once we build up some confidence, I think that the team can really surprise some people this year, and I know they're very excited.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach Parsley, for taking the time to join us to talk about women's cross country. Good luck this year. We'll be checking in with you throughout the season.
Great, thank you.